It's me, JD. Welcome back to another Games Fest reaction video kind of thing. I did watch it when it was live, but I wasn't recording it. I was just watching on my phone, and there were some particular games I was really excited for in this showcase. So I thought I'd record some of it, at least some of the games that I'm looking forward toward. And yeah, let's just go. Let's just start with what's on the title of the video. This is a game I was looking forward for a long time, ever since 2013 or whenever the second game came out.
All right, guys, it's a simple job. Just in and out, nothing to it.
We'll watch it all through once over, and then
Everybody hit the floor.
I'll go back and say some things about some of the things I'm seeing in this trailer. Oh, finally. Payday 3. September 21st. When I watched the Xbox Game Showcase live, that's the month for a lot of these big games. September seems to be like, it's like the month where every new game releases for me. This year has been pretty solid already. I mean, we're in the month where all the crazy games were releasing too. Street Fighter 6 and Diablo 4 came out this month, and in September it's going to be Payday 3, and I think a couple other games that were that I was going to be pretty interested in. So let's run that back, and I'll say I need to say some things about this trailer. Number one, the graphics look better than Payday 2. I wouldn't say it's like the best graphics ever, but I don't think people really played Payday for the graphics anyway, as long as the gameplay is super solid.
Just in and out, nothing to it.
And I guess some of the heists are going to take place kind of just out in the open. Well, first, the costume design for the new, I guess the old crew. They're all kind of wearing some trench coats. I guess they went with like Watchdog vibes, because I saw them hold out a phone in one of the scenes, and I guess it's like high tech hacking kind of heisting instead of old school stuff. But they're all wearing like trench coats now. But luckily they still have on the blue cleaning gloves. That's pretty solid. It looks like the original 4 are still the heisters. Right there. What is that? So it's like a high-tech vault. He blasts the security camera using his phone. You use your iPhone 14 in order to blow up the security cameras. I guess it's going to be a skill you can get. But it looks like the civilians are back.
Everybody hit the floor.
Putting on the mask looks about the same. I do like the smoothness of the animations. I think they really did. They really could work with the engine. Looks definitely better for this game. Pop show up. This is a new mechanic. You can move around like dominated cops, I guess, move around hostages. It looks like the civilians are like running away even though they're tied up. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, I guess you can use the police officers as like body shields or something. You can hold them out in front of you. Sentry gun? Or instead of a sentry gun, it's more just like a gun mounted on a little like stand or something. Sentry gun. I saw some. The gunplay looks pretty solid for Payday 2. I mean, or compared to Payday 2. I like how the body physics are still there. Like when the police die, they kind of ragdoll. That's still there. They're on a rooftop. This is something I want to touch on. Melee. It looks like they've got a more solid melee in Payday 3. Like you can actually push around cops using melee. In Payday 2, that's a skill, but it only works on shields. Other than that, melee doesn't really do that much except damage. But it looks like, yeah, you could push them off buildings now. Sick. The explosions look really good actually, and they go crazy too. Like these police officers, like they get fucking blasted, dude. He's holding a double barrel, but he's shooting like 4 shots out of it. That looks like a new heist. Hold on. That's the explosion. Double barrel in this heist takes place in a stairwell. Or it's in a building that has a stairwell. I do like the blood effects, the gore effects. What is this? They're like burning something? They're burning a hole in the ground. I think that's what this heist is. You can see the police officers rappelling into the building through the windows. Sprinkler systems. I guess that's a part of the interactable environment. Like the sprinklers will go off. The police officers can run now, I guess. Or like you can see the shield sprinting. The moving animations are a lot better. That's a cloaker, I think. Is that a cloaker? That might be a new enemy type. Or it might be like an advanced cloaker or something. But it's like jumping. It can like jump on the walls and stuff. That's cool. Yeah, it's like jumping on the walls. So, yeah. That was more gunplay, but yeah, so this was the scene where they were burning a hole in the ground. I'm guessing this is like right above the vault or something. Hop in. They're in the vault, try to fight their way out. I'm guessing all of this is just one heist. I think. SBC. Whatever this new like bank branch is called. Electric grenade. Looks like you can slide in Payday 2. Yeah, you can slide. What was that? You got like shocked when he shot something. Is that taser? The new getting tased effect looks pretty good. Down teammate. He's carrying a bag on him. Ooh. Ah. I need a medic bag. So deploying. They put an animation for deploying something. That looks good. Running with the bags. It looks like you still only carry one bag. Or maybe it only shows you carrying one bag, but you can actually put more loot into one bag. I don't know. I hope they do something with the loot system that makes it less tedious. They're in the alleyway. I'm not sure what this is. It's like a thermal. It's like a thermal scope on something, but it automatically highlights enemies, I guess. That's what that is. Getting tased. So we know tasers are back. Right here. You can get tased. Holy crap, there's so many things that... Oh, and you can even see the you can see the lines from the taser. The taser gun, I mean. Looks pretty solid. Going across the street. I saw someone throw a gas grenade. I think they're bringing back like gas grenades. Or they're putting in gas grenades that the cops can throw. The running looks, so far, it looks pretty solid. The sliding shotgun, that's the cloaker. Yeah, so this was the dude that we saw before then. I think they changed the design of it a little bit. He's got like a little net draped over his head. And he's got some accessories on his body, like a grappling hook on his belt. He's got like a utility belt. You can vault over stuff. He's hacking into something on his iPhone. Helicopter, Hoxton. The grenade, I'd have to say the explosion graphics look really good. Yeah, they look really solid. The ragdolling when they blow up. It's so good. Like they're just standing around and then... Yeah, and then they get blasted. I think launchers are gonna look really good. New bulldozer design? I'm pretty sure this is a bulldozer. He looks like he's holding a I think he still has a shotgun. It's a shotgun but with a drum barrel. I'm not sure if they're gonna bring in new they're probably gonna put in new weapons. I'm not sure they're gonna put in like futuristic weapons. Rather than like modern ones. Alright. Well, let's do those really quick cutaway. Like quick cuts of everything. All these look pretty alright. It's right here. This shot we can see snipers. We see a sniper up there on the building. And we can see that the I guess the bulldozers now can just shoulder check you. They charge at you. Yeah. I guess that's a new mechanic for Payday 3. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. It looks good. But we can't really tell how good a game is until it, you know, launches and we get our hands on it. So I guess we'll have to wait for that. But so far it looks pretty good. Yeah. I know the chat has been like ragging on Payday's graphics, Payday 3's graphics, but you know, to me it looked fine. It's definitely not the best looking game out there, but it looks better than Payday 2, and that's a bonus. As long as the heists and the guns and everything is on point, then I don't really see how they can really mess it up. Minus the whole like optimization thing, they could mess it up like that, where it's just like terrible to run. Also, I have been hearing some news about Payday 2's recent update, which like broke the game or something. Which was funny because I uninstalled Payday 2 like the day before that update came out. So I completely missed it. But yeah, I kind of want to just sit and wait for Payday 3. I'm going to be holding it in. Like no nut November until Payday 3 comes out. And I'll bust a nut on September 21st and I'll be playing some Payday 3. Probably on stream. I managed to get into my router and change around some settings so I might be able to stream now normally. I know a lot of my friends really like this franchise, Persona. They really like the Persona franchise, but I've never actually played a Persona game, so I'm thinking of doing it in the future. So I guess this is the Persona 3 remaster or remake, something like that. I know Persona has good soundtracks. That's one thing I forgot to touch on Payday 3, by the way, was that I hope it has a really boppin' soundtrack, because Payday 2 is really well known for its really good soundtrack when it comes to assault heists. And I hope Payday 3 follows in those footsteps. This song is pretty bopping too. Reload, yeah. So Persona 3 like remake or something. Another franchise my friends really like, and I might play in the future. Yakuza, or I guess instead of Yakuza, this is more of the spin-off series from Yakuza. It's Like a Dragon. My friend really liked the first Like a Dragon game, the one that was a turn-based RPG. This one, I think is the second game in that line of franchises. This sick teaser. I don't even know the main character, this guy's name, but he wakes up naked in like California Beach or something. This is a great. I thought it was a really great reveal. And just like California, nobody gives a crap until someone looks closer.
Oh my god! A stranger!
Oh, surf's up, dude.
Whoa, surf's up, dude. I like how they made every American exactly how Americans act like. I'm glad they got the English voice acting in there too. The dude's pretty built though, so. Hey. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. I forgot what the first Like a Dragon was called. I think it was just called Like a Dragon. Anyway, though, I'm not sure if this is like a DLC or something, but yeah, the Yakuza franchise always looked pretty fun, funny. Might play it in the future. This is one that surprised me. It's Fallout 76. But like a DLC for it? They made a really good animated like commercial for it. But I'm not sure if Fallout 76 is good now. I haven't heard anything about it, which probably means that it's okay, but not anything amazing. I don't think we'll watch all of it, but I don't think we'll watch all of it, but I'm probably not gonna play Fallout 76. So I think that's where that'll end it right there. World premiere. I love how they premiere these trailers. This is Persona 5.
What is this place?
Like the chibi version of it. You know, once again, Persona 5. It's got a pretty big fan base. So this is one that James is pretty excited for. And I've heard it's been years in the making too. And not just a few years, many years.
Humanity has always hunted for knowledge.
Starfield is this game. And I heard it was a lot like a space flying simulator kind of thing.
So vast,
but it's more than that, I think.
but that we have measured it.
I know you can fly spaceships in this game. And if you can, that's already pretty good. Since I do like Elite Dangerous. I thought that game was pretty cool. 25 years in the making, that's right. It was in development for 25 years.
We're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there?
A little bit of gameplay from flying the ship. A lot of Starfield trailers are pretty cinematic.
You're part of
I mean,
Constellation.
it looks good. But I heard there were some problems with the game.
Family.
Not related to like the content, more related to like just technical
We do
difficulties.
not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer group in the
So I guess
stars
this is
to be
supposed to be like an
unraveling this
RPG kind of thing too.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Like there is a story, like a narrative to it,
I love this part.
rather than it just being all simulation.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great
Starfield does look
secret
pretty
the
good, though.
universe is asking us to unravel.
I might go for it. I haven't heard of Starfield
Settlements throughout the galaxy
before
could be
James
at
told
risk.
me about it. I would say that the gameplay looks really Bethesda-y. Like I played Fallout 4 a little bit, and that gunplay kind of looks like it. I'm pretty excited for the ship, like dogfighting in space.
Forever.
That looks pretty good.
This is where we belong.
I also heard it was supposed to be like a No Man's Sky, but better, perhaps, maybe. Although No Man's Sky has kind of come a long way.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm very excited to be returning as Johnny Silverhand
Wake up,
in
samurai.
the upcoming expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. This new adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission and introduces Idris Elba as Secret Agent Solomon Reed. It's really amazing to share the screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man.
I wonder when the
as a player,
Phantom Liberty
you'll get to
DLC
visit
takes place
Dogtown,
in the
an
game.
unexplored part of Night City, and
Dogtown?
rescue the President of the new United States of America. Expect a massive expansion, twists, secrets, and plenty of stuff to do. I know the team at CD Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video games. And I really can't wait for you to play it on Xbox Series X and S. But enough talking. I'm guessing you want to see for yourself. And so it is my honor and pleasure to give you and introduce the official trailer for Phantom Liberty.
Holy crap.
Check it out.
Check this out. Keanu Reeves just exuding that charisma, exuding that Riz.
There's gotta be a way out of this.
Immaculate Riz.
Johnny. I'm dying. There's nothing can
Johnny,
stop that.
I don't feel so good. Yeah, maybe in the DLC you'll be able to save yourself. I don't know.
V. My name is Songbird. I'm
Yeah,
an US intelligence
I don't know when
analyst.
this DLC is. It's got to be taking place like near the middle of the game, right? Definitely after Johnny
What's the
shows up.
catch? I need you to get to
But I think it
Dogtown.
happens before the end of the base game.
Attention all Dogtown residents. The President managed to crash her Space Force One into our...
I can't tell if this is in-game footage
Man's got 1,001 reasons to
or if
want
it's
Myers as a hostage.
pre-recorded.
Sleeper agents.
It might
To wake
be
them up.
in-game
So NUSA is tossing us back into the fray.
because it
huh?
looks pretty good in-game.
We're in the wolf's den now.
Get Myers out of there. Time to evac. Her safety is the top priority. Shit! They catch us out here, we're dead.
Shit.
Wait, hear that?
And if I want your body, I'll fuck it.
Someone ratted us out.
You know, V, treason ain't ever black and white.
It's a charade, V.
Wherever she goes,
Oh my god.
people get hurt.
Digital blackface.
Just want what Songbird promised me.
She just made herself black.
Cure.
The situation has changed. You need to know if you're with me.
Illusion of freedom draws in the dust.
I'm pretty interested in what Idris Elba's character
Come on, got iron
would
in
be
your
like.
hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
Put some iron in your mouth. Pull the trigger.
If I don't do anything and do it soon, I'll die.
Yeah, when does Phantom Liberty come out? It comes out in September. Everything coming out in September. Nice. Yeah, Phantom Liberty. I mean, I don't have Cyberpunk, but James does. So I'm hoping he let me like co-commentate while he plays the game or something. But I'm looking forward to it. All right, here's the
And now
Starfield
for the
Direct.
one more thing you've all been waiting for.
I guess we'll see
Prepare for the
more
most
about Starfield.
comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest game we've ever built.
They
So
really
sit tight
like
and
Starfield.
enjoy Starfield Direct.
I guess it's because Starfield is more of a Xbox and PC kind of IP. There must be a lot of people who were waiting for Starfield to come out then.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios.
It's Todd
You know,
Howard.
we've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games
I hope
that we love
Starfield will
here.
be
And
16
that's thanks
times the
to all
detail.
of you.
I mean,
It's
there's
Starfield.
a lot of space
Obviously,
games
we've
coming
come
out
a
this year
long way
too.
since then. With the
Well, I guess
games
there's a
we've
lot of
built,
space
our
games that come out
technology,
every
all of us
year.
here in the studio, we've
It
done
just
so much together,
works.
but well,
Let's see. Maybe this will sell me on Starfield.
Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years. But it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world
Okay, so it is an
and you get
RPG.
that feeling of unlimited possibilities.
Unlimited
But this time,
power.
It's not just one world.
The graphics are really good in Starfield.
It's over 1,000 worlds.
It
that we
definitely
have the
looks like it's
technology to
16 times
create
the detail.
it. From the rocks at your feet to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds.
Maybe it's made by procedural generation or something?
That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too.
That moon is real. Yeah.
You can collect resources,
Mining.
do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
You can mine, you can craft, but in 16 times the detail. Here comes that Bethesda the Bethesda gunplay again. They have this weird feel to their gunplay. Can't quite explain how it is. It feels kind of like floaty, not very like impactful. I don't know how to describe it, but there is like the same kind of feel for a lot of the Bethesda
We do love
games
stuff, and
that
all of
have
the items
shooting
allow
in
you to
them.
pick everything up, and you can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for
I see the
everything
chat
you're
sometimes say
doing, from your
that,
skills to your
that
ship,
the
your
gunplay looks
missions,
terrible,
and your
but I think it
inventory.
looks average.
We love to pack
It's
a
fine.
ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons to
Probably not
spacesuits
the focus of the game, right?
to food. We just obsess over the details. And
Yeah, and you
we
just
obsess
pick up
over food.
everything.
When
Oh, what
you're
was that
done
last
exploring,
dish?
you
That
can
looked
walk back
disgusting.
or-
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
Welcome to
It's
Night
the
City.
biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount
What
of
makes you a
custom art,
criminal in Night
crowds,
City?
and quests.
Getting cocked.
So the main focus when we're designing the former space cowboy and
Space cowboy.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
the journey you take with
Completely resistant to
Constellation is
my
just the
otherwise
first of
irresistible
many you'll
riz.
embark on. The settled systems is home to all kinds
Your
of
riz does
different stories,
decrease by like
people,
50% when you're in a
adventures for you to
spacesuit.
uncover.
Oh, those aliens look weird, man. It's like No Man's Sky aliens, procedurally generated. Uh-oh, monsters. I wonder if we really see any alien civilizations rather than just human ones. Because it looks like Freestar is also a human.
Neon
Humans.
started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the settled systems as a pleasure city, where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality
It's Night
issues,
City.
this definitely isn't the job for you.
Night City. I just saw like the most like the dude like alien cosplay tights
Try not to get yourself
dancing, and he's got the most like dad bod I've ever seen. Yeah, I mean I'm kind of disappointed there's no like alien settlements.
Waiting for you.
Or like there's a human faction, that's the United Colonies,
So,
and then
ready to get out there?
the other factions are like
Throughout the
just
galaxy,
aliens or
There
something.
are so many, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
Oh, this is what James was telling me about. James is a huge fan of character customization. But I'm not the biggest fan of character customization. Just the simple stuff works for me. I'm not super excited about like creating like the perfect, creating the Aryan race or something in video games.
You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
By Vectera! Is it really you?
He'll join your crew and give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
Yeah.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
My favorite trait is
what the heck?
You have to create an all-new
Tin Lamb. He's wearing that tennis hat. Ooh, land squid.
Which can be used
to land octopus.
Or rank up skills.
That looked pretty gross. So far, all the enemies seem to be just humans.
That one's a lot of fun.
I'm pretty sure there are alien enemies though. More alien enemies than just the octopus thing.
I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it, where it had a giant tail to it.
I like making them look like
mechs.
Influential historic figures.
Really
what the heck? You could make him into a mech ship. That looks so stupid. I like it.
You're probably not the only person who will.
Careful, you're not alone out there. he fucking warps in and immediately starts firing at him. Ooh, is this the dogfighting combat?
Unlocking the targeting control system
that looks pretty good.
Will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
Oh, this is that Bethesda style of combat too. Part of it is like you can shoot specific parts of something that you're attacking.
Destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit.
Loot the remains.
You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap.
Oh my god.
But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Oh, you could shoot them? I'll do it myself. Alright, all in a day's work.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours. Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport.
Oh, you could steal ships from NPCs?
Is way more than fighting for your life. Meeting interesting people and getting sidetracked on zany adventures.
Zany.
Then realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
You know, I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of humans in this showcase.
Our handcrafted quests. And it feels so cool to play it and just
I can already see James like yelling at me like, JD, you saw aliens in the showcase already. You saw them. There are aliens in there.
With our collector's editions, and for this game,
collector's editions.
We got a watch. It is the
Oh my god.
Constellation Explorer's watch.
Is that 16
this is the
times the
watch
detail?
that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the
They've always got to have
compass
Todd
and then
Howard
environmental
shell out the merchandise.
The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo
There's a
mode
different word that
to
comes to
take
the chat's
rockstar
mind.
photos.
You know, I haven't acknowledged it this entire time, but it's a really funny bit that the chat's doing. Where anytime a new gameplay thing shows up, they just call it woke. And I know James probably, if James ever watches to the point, he'll definitely comment on it. He'll be like, JD, why aren't you saying anything about the chat saying it's woke? And the reason I'm not saying anything about it is because they're right, James. They're right.
There's something about seeing
And I know you hate that word.
I laugh, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben.
The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's
I want to
what
be
you've
a
come to expect
menace.
from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
I don't know,
On behalf
man.
of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
I don't know. there are like a couple. There's some red flags here. Whenever they try to make a game that's like that they claimed is like super wide scale like this, it kind of ends up like the launch of No Man's Sky. So, you know, I think we'll just have to wait for it to come out and for people to play it before it's actually worth getting. And guess when it comes out? September. Alright, well, I think that's the end of the showcase. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything left. So that was my reaction to it. Lot of good games coming out in September. June was the month to wait for a lot of good games, and now we got more coming out September. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Might play some. Definitely playing Payday 3, but I might play some of the other ones that I showed. And that'll be it for me. If you enjoyed, you should subscribe, and you can catch me the next time a video comes out. So have a great rest of your day.